Leah, where are you going? There she goes, right on cue. Exciting day for weather. Not exciting, that's a bad word. It is cold, an important day to do what you do because temperatures are going to be possibly dangerously cold overnight.
You know what it is, Sebastian? We've seen a little bit of everything. We woke up this morning to cloudy conditions. We saw a little bit of rain even. Some areas picking up really hundredths at best. Olympia picked up a tenth. It's the leader of the pack for rain totals today. We saw clearing by the end of the day, and then into tonight, we are talking about those cold temperatures. Extremely cold conditions are the big story into the next couple of evenings. So satellite and radar showing that progression. Yeah, we started our day on a cloudy note. That cloud coverage pushed down south as cold air filtered in. So it actually did push a couple of showers down into the southern areas. Did see some reports of actually small hail as well. And that's going to be tapering off into the next couple of hours as that clear air begins to dominate. Cold air dominating as well. These are our current temperatures right now. Most of us already in the 30s, and we're going to only continue to cool down even more into the next few hours. We also are going to be picking up winds. So we do have a wind advisory that's been issued up to the north around Mount Vernon and Bellingham. Gusts into tonight and tomorrow morning could reach up to 50 miles per hour. That continues until 6 a.m. So those overnight hours is when we're going to be feeling those really gusty conditions. And factor in the cold air with those windy conditions. And we have really extreme wind chills. Up in Bellingham, your feels like temperature right now is 22 degrees because of that cold air mixed with those gusty conditions. And then into overnight tonight, temperatures are only going to continue to drop. So for Seattle, we do look to get down into the 20s overnight tonight. Below freezing is the big story across western Washington. Overnight lows will be potentially dangerous. Most of us will be feeling temperatures in the 20s overnight tonight. And then very little recovery into tomorrow. It'll be sunny. It'll look really nice, but it won't feel very nice. Temperatures only warming into the upper 30s. Some areas getting into the 40s, but definitely going to be a cold day tomorrow. So places like Snohomish starting below freezing, starting in the 20s in those early morning hours as you wake up. Sunshine dominating, but staying in the 30s through the day. It's going to be cold. Same thing for Puyallup, starting in the 20s, making our way into the low 40s, but certainly going to be cold. And that's the story for the next couple of days. So Sunday into Monday, a very similar situation. Those sub-freezing temperatures in the early morning hours. Tuesday will start to warm up a tiny bit, and we're going to also filter in some moisture. So we could see a couple flurries, although it's looking pretty dry at this point. It's not until Wednesday that we start to kick in a little bit more moisture. Friday, Saturday are looking like our wettest days of the upcoming week.